Phyna this, Phyna that, Phyna this. You guys listen up to, hear what Phyna did this time because at this point, it is tiring, right? Now remember months back during that time Phyna came and talked about her abortion and all of that, right? There was this particular housemate, former housemate, Princess. She was an all-star. You guys know her. She was an all-star. So she came up with the fact that, oh girl, that there is not everything that's supposed to be put on the social media. There are a lot of things to just keep to yourself. It's not really necessary. It's not really, this and that. That happens months back, right? Anyways, yesterday, I think early this week, on Monday, she was granted an interview, where Chidi asked her, how far with what you said about Phyna, right? Me, I understand everybody's trying to look for money through their podcast or their, interviews and all of that. But that happened months back. Princess has so many things she talked about on social media. Why do you always have to bring Fina's name? Chidi knows when she calls Fina's name, it's gonna, bring traffic to his page rather. Well, at this point, let me say one or two. Whatever Princess said, she was not wrong, but she was not equally right. Phyna has a decision. She has a life. Whatever she wants to decide, it is her life. Whatever she wants to put out there is fine with her. But on the other hand, Princess is also right. It's not everything that's supposed to be put on the social media. Like Princess said, if it's like, someone forced themselves on you, you got pregnant in the process, it's understandable because you are telling a story. But when you just come out, what are you trying to impart on the young girls out there that abortion is good or all of that? I don't want to say too much, right? I'm just going to leave the clip at the end of this video for you to just go listen to it. Also, remember when this musician died, Phyna came out, make a tweet, and people were dragging her. You're not supposed to. Why would you do that? This and that. Phyna went live to also air her opinion. Listen, please, you guys, I want to beg or plead justice for Mobad. On your WhatsApp, your Twitter, Instagram, story, wherever, the boy deserves justice. It could have been anybody. The bullying, the oppression in the industry is too much. Please join your voice in raising alarm. Justice for the young man that just passed on age 27, life being cut short, everything end. Please raise your voice. Justice for Mobad. Justice for Imoled. If that's all you could do, just hashtag justice for him. He deserves justice. We want to know the truth. We want so many things to stop. I mean, it could have been anybody's daughter. It could have been anybody's son. It doesn't have to, the guy doesn't have to relate to you, but just raise your voice. And, we all want justice for him, please. Back to my story. Basically, that's what just happened. Phyna had, one or two to say and all of that. But I wouldn't want to say too much based on one or two. Let me just lay a few clips for you just listen to what really happened. Please don't forget, hashtag justice for Mobad. Thank you so much.
Because this thing is not an issue of protest. This thing na to go Samilari papa mama house carrying papa mama first. Shebi Samilari go Kenya, she carrying papa mama go Kenya. I feel this thing a very simple thing. To go Samilari papa mama house carrying papa mama first. After you don't carry papa mama first, you can go carry Naira papa mama too. If papa mama feed the peckham, abi kilongpe. Protest is not the thing. Protest is not the thing. It's not the thing because I don't know. I saw that they said we should meet at Elegushi beach for protest. I feel protest is not the thing. Protest is not the thing. Protest will not work. But see, whoever run, no wahala na. She run with a full family ni. They go carry their papa and mama face. I don't know what's going on. I just feel this guy is just going to die, and just I don't know why I feel that it's going to end on social media. I don't know why I feel that way, because that's how it has been going for days. It's past 72 hours. I don't know. I just feel it's going to end like that, and the thing is peppering my body, because it's not supposed to be like that. This guy went through a whole fucking lot, and they just want me. They just now where the thing they go. I don't. They feel say they. You know, oh my God, forget protest. Not be protest go help this thing. Well, I personally just feel. I personally just feel there are ways all these things can be handled. There are ways all these things can be handled. It is not a social media thing. No be the way person go dey has a college see they think of waiting one tweet, go tweet plenty things, put people will say, oh, this, oh, that, oh, this.
I'm going to ask you what Phyna did to you.
Oh, what did Phyna
They say
do
you've
to me?
called out Phyna twice.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't call out the poor girl.
The news about shouldn't some things be private?
Yes.
Which I can see you saying.
Yes.
Now that I've met you.
Yes, and I said it.
Yeah.
I said it. I said resist the urge to, yeah.
You know how the Big Brother people
No,
are.
they Big Brother people. They Big Brother
Yeah,
people.
because they will just see it as an attack. Like,
Now, here's the point. Now, I wish I could have had a conversation with the young girl. So
Right.
it's not like a calling out. I don't know her, and certain things should be private. Take it or leave it. Especially as a woman.
what if people say that she shared that abortion story to inspire other young
There's
women?
nothing inspiring about that. If you want to inspire people, put it together nicely. Write a book. I mean, there's people like Toke that told their own stories. They set your own narrative. Don't leave the room for people to judge you and throw stones and pick at you. You're a young woman. You have this fame. You have this money. There's so much you can do with it.
This is why I asked that billionaire question. Do you think people would think that you are pompous when you decide that this is who I am, this is how I'm going to present myself, and this is what I'm going to say about my own self?
Yes,
Do they find that arrogant?
Majority of people that view, the show, or most people online, they don't like it when they feel like you're better than them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not have a pity story.
I love you.
Unfortunately, my parents paid for my education. I
Right.
got the best ones at that.
What do your parents think about the show?
My parents were like, do you really want to do this? My family was like, are you sure? The last time, I'm like, you know what? I know what it did the last time. And that's because maybe I was younger. And again, I was always misconstrued. I am still misconstrued. The difference is that right now I am okay with being misconstrued.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
So when I went the first time, I felt bad. I was like, why do people have this narrative of me? This is not even me. How do I change this?
So do you think that Big Brother now gave you the permission to be an entrepreneur?
I studied geology. The plan was to work in oil and gas, mobile, shell. Yeah, I've always pictured myself, pencil, skirt, koi shoes, work. Yeah. Then, of course, finished school in 2014, 2015, Buhari happened. And then, everybody had to
adjust.
go into the drawing board. That's that was what gave rise to, oh, I'm a makeup artist. Oh, no, I'm a content creator. I'm this, I'm that. Everybody has to start hustling because the jobs were no longer there. Those companies were downsizing.
Yeah,
and
things were just changing all over the place. Yeah.
I won my first beauty pageant when I was, 17? I won Miss Enugu State.
Right.
Yes, years ago, 2000 and what? Damn, a long time ago. I think 2010 or so. So then I went on to represent my school, UNN, at Miss Universities. I did that. I was in Miss Universities alongside Poede. I went for another Miss Universities with now Olori, Toby Phillips.
Right.
So those are people that I came like that.
Through that process, yes.
I went to represent Nigeria at Miss Continents in Las Vegas in
Nice.
2016.
Right.
So I loved showbiz and I loved, this pageant thing. I had this conversation last week, but I'm looking at like 2024. But it has to be done right. I don't want to just line up girls. I hate the fact that they're taking around some mini prostitution or, I don't know, show-offing of it all. No, I hate it.
Does that really happen?
It does happen. I see it. A lot of people just wake up, register things because there are no rules, there are no regulations, and they just parade these girls to all as sundry. And it's so disgusting to watch.
Right.
I want to change that narrative, but I need to be able to be very much rooted, financially stable, get the connection so that when I have these girls, I can give them something to fall back on. So they don't look at prostitution as the only option.
Who are you rooting for in this house?
You see this BBN All-Stars? I am as surprised as you. I am going to be watching because that house, the winner is going to be very unlikely.
I like the way you use words. The winner is going to be the most unlikely.
Yes.
Do you think Nigerians will ever get tired of Big Brother?
I don't think so. This is the beer parlor.
Yes.
Big Brother.
This is the beer.
Even if they start another season in November.
Right, we'll still be there.
What?
That makes a lot of sense.
I went to watch Nigeria qualifiers for World Cup. They didn't make it. Nothing is working. This is the only one. That was my first and last time in the stadium.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that they can sit back, relax, remote, drink. Let's go. What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah.
How are you going to do it? They say that the men are not. They don't like women that speak their mind.
No. Of course, there are some men that don't like confident women, but that means that man is not for me. I like a man that allows me to be princess in all my glory.
I love it.
And those men do exist. However, they are rare. Like everything that has value is rare.
Do you want to get married?